Who's that?
That was Orion.
Ah, 60 feet too high.
I was lucky. I was just checking whether I thought I might have set a record for getting a VNE warning on my task page, but I got away with it.
I think I've gone the wrong way.
No, you're good. You were a bit low. You're going to tuck closer into the rocks now, Chaz. You had to take it a little bit wide because you were lower than some of us.
I wish Little Navnap would follow your plane instead of you having to adjust its position all the time.
You can click center my plane. You aware of that? But it's a trade-off. Yeah, it's a button. It's on the top row, and it's the 7th button or 8th button from the left on the top row of buttons, and it's got a picture of your airplane with sort of square brackets either side of it. It's an icon of a jumbo jet with what looks like inside square brackets.
Got it. But I'm talking about the Little Navnap. So the center plane will work for Little Navnap as well?
Well, it is on Little Navnap. That is. So I'm talking about a button on the Little Navmap screen.
Oh, I'm using Little Navmap ER, so...
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't know. Yeah, so if you do it in Little Navmap, I think that might come through to the VR screen, given that the VR screen is just a web, it's using the web server, isn't it?
Yeah, so, I'm not going to do it today, but yeah, I have to prep my Little Navmap. Okay, got it.
I'm using the web server for the Navmap, and there's a center is aircraft.
Guys, doing good, looking good.
Stormy Joe making an edgy move. I think he's going to see if he can jump up this first, take a shortcut up this first gully. I'll be impressed if he does it.
No.
Oh, you're just getting a bit of extra lift, maybe?
No race for me today. I'm overwhelmed by the task and the glider.
It is very cool indeed.
I'm seeing the task for the first time.
Orion McCrack is headed up. Headed up the side. Yeah, that's the wrong way.
Yeah, I tried to follow it to see if I get some extra lift, but no.
Oh yeah, don't worry. This cross valley we're about to go into is as good as the cross valley we were just getting our launch altitude from.
Yep, that's good.
What you got to remember is you're kind of learning the terrain and the weather as we're doing this, because you're going to be there you go. This is nice. I'm just coming around the corner.
Yeah.
Nice looking valley, isn't it? What was I saying? Yeah, you're kind of just getting a feel for what's working and what's not.
I love this sort of rock polishing.
Yeah. The back and forth road that's going up the hillside in front of us. That's where the that gully is. We're going to go across. They have to go up the hard way.
What height do you need to get across here?
I wrote it down as 15.8, but don't blame me if you hit the rocks. Georg should know. He's just right there.
Yeah, I'm at 16,700 feet and it looks good.
That's the 15.8 I'm telling you is the height at the actual gully, not the height that you need to be at the waypoint.
I'm talking about the move over to the next leg to fly over the mountain. I was, just a little over 16,000.
Yeah, I missed the waypoint. On the way to it.
Ah.
So have you done the waypoint or not yet, Chaz?
I'm just getting a bit of height. I've just So it's the gap after it, isn't it?
Hey, yeah, I'm here. Can you see me? I'm just coming. You were in front of me, I think.
I just passed me in the opposite direction.
So this is the leg where we have to be careful not to go into the wrong valley, right?
Yeah, you don't have to be that careful, but yeah, you don't want to do it. But if you're going to make one mistake on this task, where we all are now, we're kind of heading towards it. Everybody's looking at a ridge going attractively to the right. You can probably make it out the far end of that. We're kind of we're not at the minimum height for coming down here. So you probably would be able to climb up that first alley.
Understood.
What I did is I went over the slightly lower bit of the ridge to the other side. I had that just as a safer option.
I'm just following Georg, as always.
God, it's weird. I'm like in front. was in the back.
Good start is key.
All you need now is a good middle and a good end. Then you win the race.
It's another race.
See what I mean? Any extra height you had as you came over that gully, you don't regret having it now. I mean, you could have made it if you just scraped over there. But let's be honest, we had good lift going up there, so you might as well take some energy there. Paddy, what are you doing?
Having a hard time, I'm afraid.
Can you not make the next, the next valley along is the one with the lift in it, and it's the one that takes you up to waypoint 1. You don't want to be going, the valley you're in that's got the lake at the end of it, you don't want to be going up there.
Yeah, I was just going to try and get a bit of lift on the side there.
Are you high enough to turn into the next valley along? Because there's great lift going up there.
I don't know, I'll find out.
Yeah, okay.
A very blind corner here. I'm still not sure if I'm on the right path.
Where you go in there is a nice bit out of it actually.
I picked up a V&E one. I'm listening to Georg, trying to work out what he's saying, and I'm looking at my little nav map. I picked up a V&E warning.
I had one too, very briefly, hopefully.
No, mine's on my task page. I'm fucked.
Ah, shit.
Should be in the JS.
Okay, hang on a minute. I'm going to tell you what it says. It says 5 seconds. Okay, so I get a 5-second discount for being the task setter.
We could just, introduce these time penalties as we discussed in the
Yeah,
results.
I was just
better.
thinking we're collecting the data a little bit, and we'll see what time penalty makes sense. My guess at this stage is it's going to be a minute. Is it a minute per 4 seconds? I can't remember. I came up with some number that looked like it made sense. So waypoint 2 is just on top of this ridge that you cross over here. So you're doing the right thing, Chaz, is you stick as you turn the corner, stick to the left-hand side so that you're picking up the ridge lift off those rocks. Yeah, so there is that, the height of that waypoint is the height you've got to get over, I think. But I don't know if you can see it yet. There's a wall in front of you. And you should have roughly the right height anyway. But you just need to check. But if you stay glued to the wall on the left, on the way up to it. And if you need to slow down, you'll easily get over.
So far, it's more or less what I had planned, apart from missing the waypoint.
Yep.
Jesus, those VNE warning are scaring me. I jump.
Oh, well done, Paddy. You've been milking height along that valley.
Try to.
Yeah, 15,800 minimum you want there. So if you haven't, just wait. If you've got some good lift, stay in it. Just zigzag on the slope until you've got at least 15,800. And you want a bit more, 16 and a half, you'll feel pretty good about it.
Yeah, I've made it.
Yeah, good job.
I lost my connection for a little, and then Bing data streaming went off, so I had to pause to get it back on. Ugh.
At least your GPX should be alright, shouldn't it?
Hopefully. I guess
long
we'll
as you-
find out.
The basic rule is never hit active pause. It's
Yeah.
a shit show. Just hit
Yeah.
escape.
I didn't do that.
Right, Chaz, I've caught you up.
I'm using the little nav map since a week or so, but I have the problem that it already checks the legs before I started it. Right after the start, it already says it's complete.
Yeah, I don't know if it's got a button to reset that. Hey Chaz, I'd move further to the right if I were you. There's better ridge lift, I think. Slightly more upwind.
It's always funny when you get to the top of a ridge like that.
Yeah, you're much further to the left than I would have thought. Are you reasoning that? Like, can you see where I am? I'm off your starboard wing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just. Are you not on the other side of the ridge?
No, I'm just to
Not
the
quite.
right of the
Only just,
high,
okay.
high ridge.
Okay. In Flight Simulator, you're trying to pick the bit with the steepest slope. You're trying to get the bit with the steepest slope directly underneath you, regardless of how far away it is. So you don't want to be getting the top of the ridge. If you go vertically down from your plane, because the ridge algorithm is really simple in Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Have you got your transmitter on?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Do I? It might not have connected this time. No, I'm not connected, sorry. There you go, I'm connected. See, I'm right next to you. Ugh, hang on. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm connected again.
I see you now. I just couldn't see it on that map.
No, my transmitter, the connect button was grayed out. No, it wasn't grayed out. It hadn't connected. So I just had to fart around with it. Yeah, Paddy, you've got to go left of track now. Where you are, you've got to cross over. See that steep slope off to your left? You've got to get over that.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're at risk of going up the valley I was warning you about. So you've got to turn 45 degrees to the left now.
The Valley of Death.
Yeah, there will be lift in there, but there's no particularly good reason to go in it. That's it. And with a bit of luck, you've got enough height to get over that ridge in front of you now. Once you're over it, that's exactly it, Paddy. Once you're over it, you want to get out into the middle of the valley so you haven't got any, or just get away from the rocks so you're not getting any sink. You know, and then head along your new valley. And when you get to the end, stick to the rocks on the left because you want to climb to get over the ridge at the end. Which is, and the height you need there. I don't know what it is. You should be right.
That's 5 bonus seconds for B21 for instructing while flying competition.
No, I've accumulated other errors, but don't worry about it. I'm going to see if I can catch Chaz up.
I'm not going that fast, so I don't want to lose too much height.
Yeah, okay. What speed are you doing? It'll help me. I'm going to try and stay with you. We're at the same height.
Indicated about 100.
Yeah, okay.
TAS 133.
Okay.
In the wrong flap setting.
That's it, Paddy. As you head to waypoint 2 from there, you should be able to pick up ridge lift off the rocks that are on your port wing.
Thank you.
Just when you start turning around a bit. You made it, Paddy?
Yeah, affirmative, thank you.
Yeah, good job. So now it's just the left-hand side of that valley, all the way out.
Been
And you
down there a
don't-
few times.
Oh, yeah, okay. You know, and speed isn't really of the essence because you're going to be after turning the next waypoint, which is the airport again. You should have height to get you back across the valley, which is a nice thing to have. But you will be getting good lift all the way down there on the ridge, on the cross valley you're in now. You want to keep left a little bit, Chaz, and use the ridge lift. What ridge lift there is?
Oh, in the front face, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Sink. Is it worth going up one of these valleys to get a bit of lift?
No, you don't. You don't need to. The valley that's got waypoint 4 in it, the heights mean, say you're 15,000 and above, you're good to go up that valley and just start using. That's up to on the way to waypoint 4, and it'll be another routine going up across valley where you'll get good lift on the downwind side of the valley. So you don't really. So as long as you get there with 15,000 on the clock, you don't need to do a side valley journey on the way. There is a little bit of a thing. You see the valley flattens out. We're getting closer. The valley's actually going uphill this way, by the way.
Yeah.
So the far end of the valley, the plateau is at 15,000 feet. Yeah, so we're doing fine. And looking at everybody's altitudes, everybody's 15,000 foot plus, which I'm pretty sure means they'll be able to turn into the waypoint 4 valley and pick up lift there.
Nice to sink here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, waypoint 4 on the route to it. There's a couple sink spots, not too bad.
Well done, Chaz.
Just use the face of that for a bit of extra lift.
Yeah, you have to suck it up with the sink, don't you? But net, you come out ahead.
Got 3 there.
Whoa, Clayton.
And he came out of nowhere. I saw him back like 20 miles, like 18,000.
Yeah, no idea. Did he start very late? He was on the ground when we were about to start. I don't know.
You good to get across into the main valley for waypoint 4, Chaz?
I don't know. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going yet.
No, you should be going down the main valley. You don't need to go up a side gully yet. The side gully is the one with waypoint 4 in it. So as long as you're kind of tracking along with the main valley, going up against high ground's great. But don't disappear up one of those valleys.
It's going to be very close.
If you make it though, I guess as long as you can get into the valley from the other side of it, you're golden.
Got it.
Okay. That was a risky detour. So did you get that, Paddy? Oh, the mainstream thing to do is use the bubbles of ridge lift that you're going to get all the way along the main valley on the east side of the valley, but keep on the pretty much in the main, stay on the rocks, but don't detour up any side alleys until you get to the big lake that's at the end of Waypoint 4, the Waypoint 4 valley, and then go up the Waypoint 4 valley using the lift on the right hand side of that valley.
Roger, copied. Thank you.
Yeah.
I heard you was by Smart Cat.
How does that look that way, Chaz?
Typically for the wrong. Going to the wrong ridge, but not a good idea.
Does it look better than just coming back down the ridge that we came up?
I'll tell you later.
Okay. I'll tell you what, I'll go back down the ridge. The same ridge we came up, and we'll see how we get on relative to each other. Okay, so I just got waypoint 4, 16,100 feet. I think it's going to work for you, isn't it, Chaz? You're going to get out there all right.
Yeah, I should get a good bit of lift up here.
Yeah, plus as long as you can get it, as long as there's no traps in there, you're good.
Going slightly the wrong way though.
Smart Cat's taking a edgy route.
George, what's your average right now for speed?
Did you ask me? Hang on. Oh, I don't see it because I only have the 4 data points, but let me see if I can...
No, it tells you in the middle of the nav panel.
Yeah, because I have 112.
Top center of the nav panel, Georg.
Oh, 218 kph.
Jeez.
Yeah, well done.
Oh, I see we're coming off of this plateau for jump point 5, waypoint 5.
Yeah, you just scoot off the end of it. There's a kind of a cliff at the end of the plateau kind of thing. And then the valley behind it is several thousand feet lower down. But you can see there's a northeast valley. After going to, you're going to get to waypoint 5 very easily because it's downhill, right? So as long as you don't clip the end of you don't get below 15,000 feet. But then you've got a good run up to waypoint 6.
I just have to be careful with the VNE. I got 2 warnings so far.
I just made it down 5.
Oh, we're next to each other. You're higher up than me, though, I think. I'm just off to your right on the main valley side. Eric's going the other way. For some reason.
I guess he missed the waypoint.
It's a long way back. Oh, unless it's just waypoint 4.
4.
Yeah. Mark Cat's making his way back out of the mountains.
I couldn't say where the waypoint was because my buttons on the joystick weren't working for Zoom.
Couldn't you just see it on the nav panel?
Yeah, that was what I mean. There was on that panel. I had to use the Zoom actually on the panel itself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shock. I haven't got a keybind set up for Zoom actually. I don't change it much off usually. I'm just going to do a circle and catch you up, Jess. It gets a bit... There you go, I'm right next to you again. It gets a bit shitty up the far end of this valley. You know, these mountains we've got on the left.
Yeah.
They tend to peter out towards the ends. You just kind of got the flat valley floor, which isn't really a problem, but it means you can see guys in front of us. They're at 17,000 feet, they're going to feel pretty comfortable. They don't need it after they've crossed the end of the valley, the main valley, and popped out the end of it. They don't really need that height, but it'll give them a bit of comfort over the sort of flatlands of the end of this valley. Chaz, yeah, see this mountain we're coming up, you can see the snow on top of it. It's kind of the last peak of any substance in this main valley, and we've still got still got a fair old distance to go.
I go up, turn right to get a bit of height.
Yeah.
Some very distinct roads leading up these hills.
Yeah.
I'm sure this will be fun on a motorcycle.
Yeah. The Peruvians must be just used to that. I find it kind of strange that we get up there using no fuel. We're just getting the energy from the environment, and we're climbing the same height that those guys have been zigzagging up that road for. It must be an hour to get up there.
I should just fly a glider to work.
Yeah.
When I look at the little nav map, I always see a red aircraft icon just below or next to my yellow icon.
There's a checkbox, you can turn that off.
Okay.
Which says, I have it as a useful check that I'm transmitting. You can't turn off the yellow one. So.
Yes, you can.
Oh, you can turn the yellow one off.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
But why would you turn your own aircraft off?
Well,
so you only have the red one.
Then you'd only have the red one, which is better
Yeah.
than only
Yeah.
having the yellow one, because the red one acts as a check that your transmitter's running. Okay. I'll find out later how you turn the yellow one off. I don't know. I'm going to leave both because I have it as kind of like a double.
Yeah. If you know it, then it's all right. But it caught me like checking, is somebody right on my heels or what's going on?
Chaz, if you can post those settings on Discord. Yeah, because I got 3 airplanes representing my airplane.
Okay, that's not good.
Since I'm completely new to little that map, so.
Yeah, that's no problem. I'll post it after.
Thanks.
And on that topic, I just downloaded the transmitter today, so I'm not. Is Mariano on the map there for you guys?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Glad it worked.
Yeah, you're just in front of me. And you can see this, it's not a cliff, but the fact that this entire valley just kind of effectively drops off a cliff at the far end, but is the bit we're approaching. So we only really need enough height to get out the end of the valley, but having a slight margin is always good.
So another quick question about the JS3. The wingspan 15 versus 18.
Yep.
It just makes the 18-1 faster, more maneuverable. What's the difference?
No,
between the wingspan?
what happened with gliding a long time ago is the best glide ratio, when they all became kind of the same degree of advanced science, the same degree of technology, wingspan determined max glide ratio, because they're all made out of fiberglass, they're all made out of carbon fiber, they're all made out of Kevlar, so it's the same technology in every glider, and it turned out the wingspan was the dominating feature. So the 18-meter JS3 has a 56 or 57 to 1 maximum glide ratio, and the 15-meter, that's the same plane, it's the exact same plane, just with, you can take the 18-meter tips off, put the 15-meter tips on, that has a 50 to 1, 50 to 1 best glide ratio. That's best glide, which means you're doing 60 or 70 knots. So if you're floating around, the 18-meter is going to kick ass, because it's just got that better glide ratio. But actually, at high speed, the gliders get closer and closer together. So at maximum speed, obviously the glide ratio is getting worse and worse, because you're burning energy pushing through the air. But at maximum speed, the 18-meter is still doing 26 to 1. So, not 56, it's doing 26. You can still get, you still get a long way at 26. And the 15-meter is doing 25. You see, so at high speed, the long wings barely can confer an advantage at all. But at low speed, when you're floating around, so say in European conditions, you won't have to stop and turn nearly as much. If you're in the 18-meter glider, you can just float along, bounce, bounce, bounce. Each time you get a bit lift, keep going. But the 15 meters is going to have to stop and turn.
Got it.
Right. The 15 meters very good in tight thermals.
Yeah, it's just nice to fly, isn't it?
Very. I was taking no chances today. I like the extra meters.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't flown, but I'm not flying fast at the moment even. So it doesn't matter.
It's funny when you don't know anything, you go for the bigger numbers, hoping that's going to be the best.
But turn it up to 11.
Size does matter.
Once you're off the end of this valley, as Mariano must have done just a second ago, I think. Oh yeah. You don't have to worry about the height so much, because the next valley you're going to be in is crosswind. So where Georg is scooting along, you should be able to find good lift along there.
Can you feel a difference in the flight dynamics between D15 and D18, or not really?
Definitely. You're talking about the sim ones, right? I mean, the real ones.
Yeah, the sim
ones. No, you can. I'm kind of pleased about it, because you never really know. Well, not you really. You do know what simplifications Asobo or Microsoft are making with the flight model, right? And with payload, when we didn't have auto ballast, when we had payload, which is basically like the luggage in a Boeing 747, you'd be given the coordinate when you're defining the plane. You're given the coordinates of where the payload is, and even though you're given an XYZ coordinate, so you're saying, how far fore and aft is it, how far left and right is it, and up and down. Actually, the flight model ignored the crossways position of the payload. It assumed all payloads were on the center axis of the fuselage, right? Which isn't that great. And we were having to use it for ballast, because that was the water ballast. That's the only method we had. But the water ballast that's been implemented since the gliding support includes the fact that you're saying how far outboard is the ballast. So it's out in the wings, right? And Asobo extended the flight model to include the rotational inertia about the fuselage axis of the fact that the ballast is out in the wings. And you can tell the difference, because the outer tanks in the 18 metre are in that extra 18 metre section. It's got these additional ballast tanks that are in those extra long wingtips. It's got extra ballast tanks. So when you take those off, you're taking off the additional weight, which is like a dumbbell, you know, at the end of each wing, and you can actually feel it in the simulated plane, which is great. You know. And you notice it when you're, so the roll rate on the 15 is better, and you notice it when you're thermaling it and things like that. It's just that little bit lighter to turn. Hey Chaz, how come you've dropped back behind me?
Slowly.
What height you at?
Just 15.
Oh, okay, same as me. We've got, you don't need to, I can see you making your way over to the ridge, which is efficient. You know, if you want to get some lift off it, I don't think you're going to need to worry. Because we're going to get to this waypoint, like it will be saying you're 6,000 foot. You're going to arrive at the waypoint 6,000 foot above it. So you're going to be 6,000 foot up that ridge already. And then my advice is then you can just milk it on the way to, if you want height, which is not a bad thing, you can just milk it on the way to waypoint. You can be flying straight to the waypoint at the moment.
I'm turning as you speak.
It's because you're Mr. Conservative, which is why you're still alive.
That's probably what I've done wrong the last couple of tasks. I've been trying to get too fast.
Yeah, possibly.
I just brought up my task page and looked at my VME. I don't even want to say.
What was that? I didn't understand that, Orion.
I just pulled up my task page and I saw my VNE warnings. Yeah.
How many seconds?
42.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got 23, which is pretty. I wouldn't normally have any.
Well, on the other hand, as it's not real life, you're alive.
Yeah.
So VNE is whenever the speed gauge turns pink, right?
Yeah, but also you can see the red bar on the speed gauge. Let's call it ASI.
Yep.
Airspeed indicator. Can you see the red? It goes green and then red around the outer rim.
Yep.
Yeah, but that red, it's actually a computerized instrument, and that red band is adjusting according to the altitude you're at. So it's currently highlighting something like 120 knots, and it will go pink if you hit that 120 knots. But if you were lower down, that 120 knots would be 140 knots.
Got it.
I thought that was very clever, Ian.
Thank you.
It is really clever.
I should patent it. I've never seen it on a real instrument, but I've seen plenty of computerized instruments.
Apart from commercial aircraft.
Yeah, it makes sense with it. Yeah, Gail, I expect you to be turning right there. Oh, you're going to go the other side.
I'm thinking I'm going the next ridge
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So I stay on the left of the.
I think you can have a similar
Right.
issue, which is easy. The high ground. Actually, it's a coincidence. It's the same figure. You see, as you're turning east now, you're going to cross a ridge at the end of all that. That's at 15,800 feet.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's.
I just looked up that first valley or galley, and there was a big mountain at the end. So.
No, that's
I don't
15.
know.
Yeah, that is 15,800. But because you're running along that slope just after the waypoint anyway. Just going to catch Chaz up.
You're ahead of me.
You just come into waypoint 5. Is that 5? Yeah.
Yeah, 13.5.
Rick's only at 12.7. But he's right though, because now he's going to use this juicy ridge to get whatever height he wants.
I'm hoping for it. Still not having a lot of lift here.
Yeah, it's fine. It's because you're a little bit higher than the rocks at the moment. Once you're at the same height as the rocks, you just tuck into them. You'll find it's the same lift you've seen everywhere else. Hey Chaz, you have gone the wrong side of the ridge. There's no two ways about it. You're out the back.
I didn't realize that ridge was so close. I didn't realize it was right at time. And thanks, I did realize that.
Right, here we go. Yeah, I'd say we want to see where Rick is on that next hill over. I would say we want to go over there.
Yeah, I was looking at that. The snowy one with the trees on it.
I'm talking about Rick. You see Rick just in front of us.
Yeah.
Is this-
Well, it looks like snow. Is that a snow or cloud? I'm not too sure. It could be the satellite image with clouds.
Oh, you've got your fancy images, haven't you? Yeah. No, I've just got a green blob of where a mountain's supposed to be. You forget what it's like. It's actually not bad.
Shit. I almost died.
Almost.
Almost.
You're still good.
Almost isn't good enough.
Yeah, 80. Georg, 80. You were where? 80. What height you at, Georg?
15.6.
Okay, because ADC Killerman is coming up your ass, and you're going 90 degrees off track. But he's going down the, let's call it the original valley, the waypoint. Oh no, he's not actually. He's on the same valley as you, same valley you took. I recommend people turn right when they get to the waypoint, not continue on to the next ridge.
No, was thinking about going down that valley, but I decided to follow those two.
Yeah. Safety in numbers.
Yep.
Yeah, the couple of times I've flown this task while testing it, including this morning, I just went straight down the valley that's got the waypoint in it and made the far end quite easily. And then I can say 15.8 at the far end of that valley, the valley that's got the waypoint on it, does give you the finish made at 0 McCready as a benchmark. Hang on, Chaz. I thought I was following you.
Oh, I should follow Bravo. That's what you're talking about.
No, I'm following Chaz.
Just looking at some height here.
What height you at?
14.2.
Yeah, cool. Exactly the same.
Well, I'm following Bravo.
And I'm following you.
Which ridge should we go on now?
Follow.
Ahead?
Yes. Hang on a minute.
But that's B21 said to take that turn.
Yeah, well, if you've got a little nav map up, the valley that Calviasim is going down is the one I've done both times. And it worked like a boss. To be honest, it's not working out great for Georg. In fact, it's worked out terribly for Georg. See the power you have, Georg? Everybody followed you. That's power in your hands right there.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
That was close.
What height are you at? Are you above me, Chaz? I think I must have gone underneath you.
14.4. Slightly underneath and to the right of me.
Okay. I can't see you.
Mind you, 6 o'clock, slightly lower.
Okay. So we're going to want 15.8. We're just coming up to waypoint 6. We're going to want, which I might have been misnaming. I don't know. I have to check. And at the far end of that, where Georg is now, you want 15.8 there. But it should be easy to get, right? We're at 14.8 now. And we're going down this ridge, which has got lift on it. And as soon as we go around the corner, the other ridge is going to have lift on it. So we must be able to make 1,000 feet out of that.
Ooh, big sink.
It's a bummer, isn't it?
Okay, right turn here then, Chaz.
Yeah.
So we want 15.8. Well done, Paddy. You're right behind us.
I'm not too sure right behind you.
No, pretty much. You can just look. We haven't gone around the next waypoint yet. And you're halfway up this leg. Can you see on a little nav map where we're Chaz and Rick, me, Chaz, we're turning right into the valley that's got. We're still going. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Wait. Chaz, I didn't go to the waypoint.
Oh, yes.
No, I get nothing to showing on my little nav map, so I know where nobody is, other than what I can see in the sky.
Did you go to the waypoint?
There's a red button on the right-hand side up at the top.
Chaz, did you go to the waypoint?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I thought it was a different way to it.
No, I was concentrating. Sorry, it's my bad. I was concentrating on Rick. I thought he was going to go the same way Gail went, and I was thinking about that.
No, I followed your advice.
Okay, waypoint 6. Sorry about that, Chaz.
Yeah, I completely forgot about it as well. I was concentrating on where you were. I could hear you fly by there.
I heard you, yeah.
I'm not utterly impressed by the lift we're getting on those ridges.
Whereabouts are you?
I'm not utterly impressed by the lift we're getting on those ridges.
Which one? Where do you mean, though? I'm looking.
Well, I find the lead being very tentative.
You mean on the route you're on now? On that?
Oh no.
Okay. Ah.
You have to be
Which is
very
fine.
close.
It's fine.
I'm doing okay in the cross valleys. That lunar landscape. Yeah. You shouldn't have to worry about it for a little bit, I think. Because you should be high enough. And then later on, there's kind of a valley that goes to Huánuco. That valley's got ridges on the right side that work fine. If you need it. But your glide instrument will be telling you your arrival height, and you should be able to work that up. Say you're on McCready 4.
Yeah.
Be able to work that up so you've got the arrival height.
One thing I liked in the LXN mode is, and I don't know if it's true for gliders, but it would tell you what speed you needed to be at for certain flap settings.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Not very accurate though.
They're not accurate?
I think they're based on real world data, but like the in-sim flight model asks for slightly different flaps. But that may be just my feeling, I don't know. But I remember Captain Jack mentioning it, that it's not super accurate to the sim flight model. It's just loosely based on some real world data.
But is that something you have in the real glider instruments?
Nope.
Ah, okay. So it's a same thing.
Yeah, but it's just a guide, and it's because Jack implemented the speed tape anyway. It seems a reasonable thing to do. I've got 5.9 here, Chaz, which is getting me over this little... See, there's this little ridge just in front of me. And it's going to keep me close to these rocks, but you need 5.9 or so to get over this little bit here.
5.15.7.
Yeah, sorry, I meant 15.9, yeah. It's advantageous because it means I stay closer to the rocks here. See, so I am just going to get over this ridge. I'm going to get straight over here. Are you going to manage it? I'm at 16.4. Oh. I'll just catch up with you first.
I got another dumb question.
Yeah, I got 3.
What's the green needle on the vertical speed?
That's speed to fly. It's actually technically a variometer reading. It's counterintuitive. But if the needle goes up, it's saying slow down. If it goes up, it's saying you're flying too fast. And if the green needle goes down, it means you're flying too slowly.
Okay.
And it takes a little bit of thinking about. That's the same thing a vario needle tells you. You know, you slow up in lift, right, and you speed up in sync.
It's very important that you set your McCready though. If you look at this needle.
Yeah.
You getting over this gap? Can you see where I am, Chaz? You getting over this gap or no?
Yeah, I'm over. Oh, right there.
You're here, yeah. Here's where you want to get over, where I am right now. Oops, I've got to get over it. There you go. Do you see where I just went over?
Yeah, I'm not quite at height yet.
Man, this mistake cost me 2 positions flying up the wrong valley there.
It's not a race, Georg.
Might cost you more.
So the corner, you know the ridge you're going up at the moment, Chaz? The lift is better back in the corner that you just left because that ridge isn't perfectly into wind, is it? Oh, you're going to get over that ridge there anyway?
Yeah, I've got to get up here.
Okay. So we're flying crosswind now, right? So we're just looking for ridges that are more or less on track with the direction we're flying. Because by definition, they're going to be nicely crosswind as well. And if you... What's your arrival height saying?
Minus 950.
Hey, nice. So, see these kind of finger ridges in front of us? They're lined up the way we want them. And that'll give us a bit of energy as we go past there.
Remind me, please, this airport, the finish line, is it at the high point or?
The finish line is the high point. Finish line's the high point.
Yeah.
And it's then it's just an air breaks out 6,000. The airport is 6,000 foot below. Nice little valley. God knows what the kids do in that town. You know, by the time they're about 12, they'll have done everything there is possible to do in that town. And they're like, I don't know how far they are from anywhere else. Who's N410 Victor Tango? He's right behind you, Gil.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, it's you, Zacharian.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Oh, there you go, Paddy. You want to see that ridge at the end? You want to be milking as much lift in that corner you're in right now. That's the best lift anywhere. There's a really steep rock face just before you get to the little dip that you can cross over.
Yeah.
And you're going to be around 1600 crossing over, or, depending how much safety margin you want. If you make that, you're golden. And if you don't, just take a bit more ridge lift from where you are and then cross over.
That task button on the panel is very close to the master battery. I'm always afraid I clicked the wrong one.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be bad news.
Yeah.
There is... Oh, no.
Hotkeys?
Yeah, I've got to run out of hotkeys. Yeah, where that power button is, I've had my Windows icon bar come up along the bottom edge of the screen because I've wanted to do, say, restart transmitter or something like that. And if you click on that, it clicks through to Flight Sim underneath it. So I clicked on something. It wasn't the transmitter, it was something else. But I clicked on the Windows taskbar, and it turned the freaking panel off. Not today. I did that back in the day. What height you got for the finish, Paddy? Hey, Paddy?
minus 500.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, you're good.
This is weird scenery.
Yeah, isn't it? I wouldn't want to land out. Thing is, people getting from A to B around it must be driving through this stuff. Can you see where I'm headed, Chaz? That this slope is a fairly straight, well-defined slope in front of me is what I'm heading for.
Yeah, there's a lot of height at the moment.
Well, it should be fine. We're only doing 100 knots, aren't we? Yeah, and we just need to make sure we get over this little bit here, and then that's about it, I think.
Finish.
Hey,
Well done.
congrats.
Oh wow, that's fast. Nice.
Not as fast as Clayton.
Congrats.
Good job.
I think for the first time ever, we're all actually on the last leg, aren't we? I don't think we've got any. Oh, Eric is. Not sure what Eric's doing. See, Chaz, can you see the high ridge? There's just probably on your graphics, the little dapplings of snow on it. I'm checking that with what's behind it, so I can see is it going up or down relative to the scenery behind. And I can see I'm making the ridge.
Right.
It's only just in front of me. In fact, I'm not really over. I'm being cocky. Because I can see I've got that ridge made, which is the main thing I was focusing on. I'm not really using this ridge to my right.
Finished.
Congrats.
1:28:03.
Congrats.
Congrats. Nice.
That's the exciting time I have at the moment.
Here's the bit you want to make sure you get over. I'm at 14.8 here. We can speed up.
Finish 1:28:42.
Good job.
Well done.
You got any V&E, Georg?
Nope.
Hey, good job.
I had the warning at least 5 times, but it was quick, I guess.
I'm gonna be closer to like 1:29 and 1:30.
You're just coming up to Chaz, you're just coming up to the high bit, aren't you? Or have you crossed it?
Just so I get a bit of height here, I'm only at 14.2.
Ooh. Just see if you can nurse over it. Because once you're over, that is it. Once you're over that, you're home. Bloody hell! I found there's a small town underneath me in the middle of nowhere.
Finished.
Who was that?
Good job.
Joe, was it?
Hey. Good job.
Where's the task page? Or how to find?
It's the button with the word task written above it along the bottom edge of the nav panel.
Oh, nice.
Does it give you a gold star?
Yes, it did.
Hey, there you go. You can print that out and stick it on your wall.
I finish also with
I will do.
29 and 35 seconds.
Hey, well done.
Congrats.
First flight in the AAS.
Congrats. You over yet, Chaz? I'm falling asleep waiting for you.
I don't know exactly what you mean over.
Ours must have been a little bit higher. I think if you move, where are you? There, yeah. I think you're heading the right way because you there you.